This is the formula for sine A plus B. You can say formula number 1. From there, we can get formula number 2 when we write, means replace this plus sign by minus. So it's very much logical, like A minus B, then the sign in the right hand side should also change. Sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. This is sine of B. This is formula number 2. Now what we are going to do is simply add these formulae. Well, adding these two is going to get us this positive, this negative should cancel, negative and positive, and these two like terms should be added. So we are getting the third formula, which looks like this: sine of A plus B and plus sine of A minus B. Sine of A plus B plus sine of A minus B is 2 times sine A cos B. This, let's say, formula number 3. So out of 1, without any efforts, we have got 3 formulae. Actually, we are going to get 6 out of this one. The next, we would subtract. So now we're going to subtract these two, equation 1 and equation 2, subtract. Sign should change, right? Whenever we subtract, the sign of the second equation will change. Now, this will look like sine of A plus B and minus sine of A minus B is equal to, this is now when you subtract, you can see easily up there. So these two positive and negative, you'll consider this sign and they both become positive. So they will be added, cos A sine B. Yes. So we are writing this is equal to 2 times cos A sine B. Now this formula would be used in integration, because sometime you'll be given expression in this form, sine A into cos B. Then you would like to write it like this before integrating, right? From the right hand side to left hand side. Now this is formula number 4. Now what we are going to do is A plus B is simply two angles, no? When you add A and B, you are getting A plus B. So if you write, let A plus B is equal to, it is sum, no? Sum of the two angles. Let's represent this by S. And A minus B, which is difference, let's represent it by D, sum and difference, right? So if A plus B is S and A minus B is D, simply add them. You get this B and B gets cancelled, and you are getting 2A is equal to S plus D. If 2A is S plus D, A can be written as S plus D divided by 2. Now to find B, what you can do is you can actually subtract this equation. So when subtracting means you will put negative sign there, positive sign, and then negative sign. So then you will get B is equal to, or 2B equal to S minus D. Yes, 2B equal to S minus D means we can replace B as B is equal to S minus D divided by 2. Actually, now these formula 3 and 4 can be transformed, and we can write formula 3 as sine of A plus B means sum, sine of S plus sine of A minus B means difference, sine of S plus sine of D is equal to 2 sine. In place of A, we are going to write S plus D by 2, and then cos. We are actually just replacing this value of B there. A plus B, everything, no? And cos of S minus D by 2. So this is formula number 5. And just like that, we can we can replace in formula 4 also, we'll get formula number 6. So formula 4 will look like sine of S minus sine of D. Sine of S minus sine of D is equal to 2 sine, that's cos first here. So it's 2 cos S plus D by 2, isn't it? Easy to remember, S plus D by 2. And then sine of S minus D by 2. Sine of S minus D by 2. So I strongly recommend you to just take the first formula and out of this derive these 6 formulae. Cos A plus B is equal to cos A cos B. Look, that is the beauty of the cos formula. Cos A cos B, both terms of cos are together, and then minus sine A sine B. Sine A sine B. Another beauty of this question is that if there is plus, we get minus here. So this is formula number 1. If we relate it somewhat like that, all terms of cos together, and for plus we have minus, right? Cos is actually this complementary of sine, we learned earlier. So we're getting minus, plus is getting minus. Somehow the plus minus are related. Now, looking at this formula number 1, we can easily write formula number 2, which is cos of A minus B. So cos of A minus B looks like cos A cos B, cos A cos B, and this sign is going to change, plus sine A sine B. Minus sign is now plus sign. This is formula number 2. Well, adding and subtracting, just like previous case, we are going to add and subtract. Adding, we are getting cos of A plus B. This will also be used quite often in integration. Cos of A plus B plus cos of A minus B. Yes, we are simply adding these two equations or these two formulae. So we can easily see these two are getting cancelled, being opposite sign, and we are getting 2 cos A cos B. 2 cos A cos B. Let's say this is formula number 3. And when we subtract, let's subtract now, minus sign, and minus sign. Subtracting these two equations, we would be getting cos of A plus B minus cos of A minus B is equal to, now these two negative positive get cancelled, and now this is negative, this is also negative. So we're getting negative 2 times sine A sine B. I strongly recommend you to write these equation like this, and it becomes easy to remember. And believe me, if you are comfortable with trigonometric identities, integration is going to be very, very easy. All right. Now, we'll do the same thing as in case of sine. We'll substitute A plus B is equal to C. So we are going to substitute A plus B for C. A plus B is equal to C. A minus B is equal to D. And solving this equation for A and B, we will get A is equal to, we write S for this, not C. Okay, let's write it some S and D. So A was S plus D by 2. In place of A, we can write this, and solving this, you'll get B also. B would be S minus D by 2, and we can simply substitute value of these A plus B, A minus B, and AB in this equation. And our equation finally, the next formula, you can say formula number 5, would look like cos of S plus cos of D is equal to 2 times cos sum plus difference by 2, and again cos s minus d by 2. All right, and one more we can write, retaining this formula number 4, value of a plus b and a plus b minus b, and this would look like cos of s minus cos of d is equal to 2 times sine, is it negative? Yes, negative. Sine s plus d by 2 and sine of s minus d by 2. This is formula number 4. Sorry, that is formula number 5 and 6. So out of 1, you can get 6 formulae. Yes, this is negative here. You write negative sign. And also share and subscribe with your friends. Bye-bye and thanks for watching.